Hi, I want to talk to you today about the 5 things you need to know about the luteal phase. Number 1, I think the luteal phase is the most important phase in the menstrual cycle, and that's because it's all about progesterone. Progesterone supports the implanting pregnancy, and you want your lining of the womb to be nice and thick so that it can support that pregnancy. I like to think of it as a comfy duvet that's going to allow the embryo to nestle in. So that's such an important phase. Number 2, a normal luteal phase will be anywhere between 10 and 16 days, and that is the optimum. Anything shorter than 10 days, so 9 days or less, can indicate that there might be some problems in the luteal phase. The luteal phase is too short and it could cause problems with implanting a pregnancy. Number 3, progesterone and your levels of progesterone in the luteal phase. This is always a constant concern among women. You can have a progesterone test done called a day 21 progesterone test, but really that's looking at to confirm whether or not you've ovulated. And sometimes there can be real problems with that test and getting the timing right. I guess it misleads us by calling it day 21 progesterone test. And it's only accurate if done on day 21 of a 28-day cycle. So if you want to know in your luteal phase whether or not you've ovulated, then think about the length of your cycle. And if it's shorter than 28 days, then you need to be getting that test a little bit earlier than day 21. Or if it's longer than 28 days, then it needs to be a little bit later. Ideally, it needs to be 7 days before your next period. But the last time I looked, we don't carry crystal balls, so it's sometimes difficult to work that out. Number 4, I can't count today. When you want to thicken the luteal phase up, it can be a little bit, not thicken the luteal phase. When you want to increase the uterine lining, the endometrial lining, then, and this is certainly really important if you're going through IVF because you're having lots of scans and it might show that your endometrial lining is a little bit too thin. So if you want to thicken that up, you might be thinking about what you could do to do that. And there are some things that you can do. So there is some research, only a small amount of research, but quite good research that showed that taking vitamin E supplement and L-arginine supplements can help to thicken the womb lining. And therefore, I guess, in many ways, will potentially increase your luteal phase. Other things that you can do are exercise. If you're exercising, you're increasing the perfusion of blood to the uterus. So that's a really good natural thing that you can do easily at home. Another thing that you might love to try is fertility massage, when we can get back to doing massages again. Fertility massages are great because it concentrates all the area, or the area around the abdomen. And it's a beautiful massage. Not only is it incredibly relaxing, but physiologically you can see how any touch on the skin is going to increase perfusion to that area. Again, no evidence to support its use, but if nothing more, it's a great time to chill out and have a bit of time for you. Number 5, the last thing that you might try to lengthen a luteal phase, and again, I want to make it really clear that there is no evidence to support this, is acupuncture. Now, when I say there's no evidence, there's no clinical trials to support its use, but anecdotally, it's something that I see all the time. Women come and see me and they're seeing an acupuncturist, and I notice in their cycles that their luteal phase length can increase. So it might work for you. And again, if nothing else, what a great time just for you. Have a little bit of a de-stress. Why not? It's always worth doing. I hope that's helped. Bye for now.